Scene suddenly fades to black. The next thing the Hills remember, they are sitting quietly in their driveway. They have no idea how they got home, how much time has passed, and what happened to them in the interim. The Hills go to the police, but they refuse to investigate the incident. It's a phenomenon all too familiar to an abductee. No one believes them. Many victims are even ostracized by friends and family. The experience leaves the couple deeply shaken. The Hills become obsessed with reconstructing the night's events, but years of effort bring few answers. In desperation, they look for help from a most unexpected source, a hypnotherapist.
For some abductees to recall their experiences, they have to undergo what's called hypnotic regression. What that means is that they're put under a state of hypnosis to help them recall those memories that have seemingly been buried into the back of their mind.
Probing their subconscious memories, the couple reveals they were in fact abducted by the aliens who approached their car. Inside their craft, the couple claims they were subjected to terrifying medical experiments. For ufologists, it's an historic moment.
Cases of abduction didn't really start to surface publicly or popularly until the late 1960s.
The story of Betty and Barney Hill is the first of thousands of eerily similar abduction reports. But what is the purpose of these abductions and experiments? Are the aliens simply trying to gather knowledge about us? Or is it all part of a larger plan? It will take another 10 years for a possible answer to appear. Unsealed case file, the Eagle Lake abduction. Eagle Lake, Maine, August 20th, 1976. Brothers Jack and Jim Weiner, along with friends Chuck Rack and Charlie Foltz, are about to set out on a night fishing trip on the state's famous Allagash Wilderness Waterway. Before taking to the water, they build a fire to guide them back to camp. Out on the lake, the men see a glowing ball of light, some 80 feet across, hovering above the trees. It creeps slowly along the shore in the general direction of the fishermen. Curious, one of the men takes his flashlight and signals to the strange craft. The object responds immediately, changing course to intercept the canoe. Alarmed, the four men attempt to paddle to shore, but it's too late. The looming UFO is already on top of them, and they are overcome by a blinding light from above. But in the blink of an eye, the men find themselves standing on the shore, unharmed. The UFO hovers nearby for a moment and then disappears into the night sky. The men notice that their campfire has died down to smoldering embers. Hours have passed, but they have no memory of what happened. Following the incident, Jack Weiner begins to suffer recurring nightmares. In them, he sees humanoid aliens performing a kind of medical procedure on his arm, while his friends watch helplessly. Soon after, the others begin to experience similar disturbing dreams. The men each undergo hypnosis. Together, they offer a chilling account of the night as it unfolded. The terrified men were taken aboard the UFO, where they were subjected to invasive medical procedures, including the painful extraction of skin and fluid samples. The sessions lead their hypnotherapist to a startling conclusion. He believes the men were being tagged the way humans tag animals before releasing them. What happened to the victims of Eagle Lake? Were they tagged by their alien captors? And is there any way to prove their story? Coming up, we reveal hard evidence of alien abduction discovered inside the bodies of victims.